He never expected that the strongest boxer in history was actually a melee wizard. He could use 8th level magic that was beyond the reach of ordinary people. This power could undoubtedly destroy everything in the world, but his opponent was a monster among monsters. It was better to just hit with one punch. The power of the boxing champion was easily defeated by just one world-destroying punch, so he felt fear for the first time in his life, then chose to burn his soul with all his strength. It turned out that at the beginning of the semi-final fight finally began. Kelvin appeared and approached the opponent at a very fast speed. What happened next was a continuous rainstorm of punches like a pear blossom. He planned to use his unique skills as a thug. Punching intentionally, it uses high-speed arm rotation to increase power. It can cause real damage to any defense. However, Kelvin did not expect such a powerful attack to be easily blocked by a flick of the opponent's finger, but he could see the trick at a glance. You didn't use your full strength when fighting. It turns out that Kelvin's previous fights were all setups that greatly affected the audience's experience. Therefore, every match will be more exciting when there is a play. The audience will know who I used to be. I didn't fight hard at all, but now Mr. Orch said he can fight with the same strength as Kelvin. I will fight you with just 2 fingers. Moreover, his feet would not move even half a step. In this way, it would be balanced to a large extent. Then Kelvin used his continuous punches again. Unexpectedly, Kelvin actually fell easily with just 2 fingers. This was impossible with his strength. Mr. Orch used 2 fingers to clamp Kelvin's fist precisely, then shook it in a circle and slammed it to the ground using the power of his 2 fingers. But the coach on the side saw this match. He suddenly cursed me. I know very well that you are pretending to try your best. How can I not understand why you choose to play on the field? Strong boxing fighters. Haven't you always wanted to fight strong opponents? Just do what you want in your heart. Therefore, Kelvin finally decided to throw away all worries and have a long-awaited fight. Kelvin is now so excited again. But Orch also received the attack with just 1 palm. Kelvin's powerful and even curved attack, and he continued to use the lightning-fast attack. Although the power of each punch could instantly kill an ordinary person, his opponent still only used 1 hand. When he defended, even the deliberate blow he was proud of did not make his opponent retreat half a step. Seeing that he was not ready at this time, a whip appeared on his stomach, but he did not expect his opponent to attack, still did not move, and even grabbed his thigh and threw it away. Fortunately, Kelvin used hardened steel skin in time to be hit. He was barely attacked, but this also made the audience see something was wrong. How could he be so strong today? Compared to before, he was not at the same level. This meant that he had just broken away from being a champion. He was actually deceiving us. Kelvin was very aware of the consequences of doing so, but now there was no way out, so he just did what he wanted and started chanting magic spells. Unexpectedly, it was followed by a 5th level fire spell. The audience started to be shocked. He shouldn't be good at magic. In order to overcome the weaknesses caused by race, the talent and skills have reached the level of S-level confrontation. Mr. Orch just kicked part of the floor with his feet and added reinforcement magic to block the attack without any damage. Kelvin was also able to block the attack without taking any damage. If you don't plan to defend it, use instant kick to increase your movement speed. Then came gang fist. Unexpectedly, the one in front was just a bait. The next step was a rethrow. I saw him duck and jump behind him, and there was a 7th level magic forest. The orc was tightly entangled with vines, and then began to smoothly sing the next magic, the 8th level magic. Rick didn't expect that the boxing style of fighting could actually use the 8th level magic that ordinary people couldn't touch. However, his opponent didn't feel surprised at all when the magic hit him in the sky. In this case, Mr. Orch also planned to respond to the opponent with his own confidence. Mr. Rick was very frightened by the collision just now. Isn't this the familiar 4-point thumbs up sign? It means ignoring any defense, and he will definitely attack directly. Kelvin saw the opponent's momentum and felt an unprecedented fear. Just when he was stunned, the orc had already taken the lead in attacking, but at such a speed Kelvin had no time to predict with his sense of smell. He was still suppressed by this strong wind. Kelvin saw that his opponent was the real strong man he had been waiting for. Faced with so many high-level magic, his opponent didn't even blink. Then Kelvin's side also ran out of magic power and gasped for breath, but the orc didn't give him a chance to breathe. Approaching the opponent in an instant, just a simple left hook had trained his body to the extreme. He was hit even more unexpectedly. His bones and internal organs were all damaged to varying degrees. He might not be stabbed. If I surrender now, my suffering might be reduced, but haven't I fought a fierce battle? So even though I tried my best, I chose to get up and continue fighting. Even if my magic power was exhausted, I still had the physical strength that I had trained for many years, so I used the Storm Rain attack again, but his body could no longer withstand the high-intensity compound. He then couldn't breathe and was greedy. He never expected that there would be such a strong opponent now. The audience in the stands also began to cheer to encourage the former champion. But unexpectedly, after the smoke cleared, the Orc Lord was still standing motionless on the field. At this time, Kelvin also discovered that his strongest blow only made the man in front of him retreat a few steps.
人生で一番貴殿の素晴らしき戦いを